I want to make a part two on my February 16th court video. Here's what I wanted to say, but I forgot to say because I was still pretty nervous. Basically, I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube about Moors in court. My court went nothing at all like the Moors or anyone else on YouTube. My shit was like, if you don't shut up, we're gonna have these 5 deputies slam you. I've seen so many videos of, Moors in court and all this other stuff and all these other people. I've never seen anyone stifled like I was stifled this morning. And when I asked the judge, is this a court of common law or is this a court of municipality? Just 4 seconds of dead silence, and then they just went on and on. And every time I try to object to something, just more bailiffs, more bailiffs. So here's the explanation for all of this. Ald Kendall, the cyborg, says or implies that they don't want me near the airport. I used to work probably 300 yards away from the airport. Ald Kendall, the cyborg, is also on house arrest, and he used to be by the airport a lot. Just keep that in mind. Now, last night I spoke to the Gen Rogue, and she said that my departure or extraction had been postponed, and now that this court date got postponed, it makes sense because she said Big Mama knows best, referring to the judge. So when you put it all together, for some reason, unbeknownst to me, I'm not supposed to be by the airport, and I'm supposed to be making it look like I'm about to go to jail. So basically, I think they need to convince the computer that they're trying to really cause me harm or give me a lot of trouble. So I think they need to do, I think what's going on with the Adjustment Bureau is that they're trying to convince the computer that they're doing a good job of giving me a hard time. But I think the judge actually liked me. I mean, she could have easily said, bailiff, take him away. And those bailiff police are so fucking stupid because they're sworn to uphold the Constitution, and here I am saying, my constitutional rights are being violated because I'm not getting a delegation of authority order. And yeah, those cops are really fucking stupid. Like, they're really fucking stupid. And so basically, I consulted with Sandy, and she said she sees me getting a mental examination. And the thing about that is that would come on March 30th when I do the whole thing over again. And I say to them, this attorney can't represent me. Then they'll send me for a mental exam, which will postpone the court date again. And by that time, everything adds up in the sense of my unemployment, because you get 4 months of unemployment checks. Mine started right around February 1st, so February, March, April, May. And another factor is that Tribune, Riddlemeyer, Pazuzu said he see me this summer. So you add everything up. If you add the timing of everything up, it all adds up to May, June, or July. Because the unemployment runs out in May, and then all my money would run out by July. And then this court case is like the 30th, and then it would get postponed again for a mental examination. And then I'm sure it'd be like 30 days after that mental examination. So, let's see, 30 days after March 30th, it's like the end of April. So, and that's a blood moon right there. So, this really is like the darkest before the dawn. It's all it boils down to. It's just the darkest before the dawn, and holy shit, is it dark! And by the way, that judge did not look anything like the picture. That woman in the picture looks like she's 47. The woman I saw today, the Lisa Campbell I saw today, looked like she was 31. I don't know what that woman is doing to reverse age, but she's doing something to reverse age. And when I saw her today, she looked very godly. Very, very godly. She had like a mist of it looked like a mist of smoke coming up off of her, as if she was a steaming pile of poo. And I don't mean that as an insult. I just mean that as a matter of fact. She just had like this steam coming off of her, and it was really surreal. And I think she thinks I'm smart, because I don't think she's taking any of this personally. I think she's probably happy that someone came and did something different for once, spice it up. I think I can see it in her eyes that she feels sorry for me, because she knows that everyone knows that this is a bullshit charge. Everyone knows that this is, only in America in the year 2015. Oh my god. Yeah, but they ignored everything, and I mean everything. And it's sad, because you're saying all the right things, and for them just to be like, turn it over. See, she looked at me. I would say the right thing. She would make eye contact, and she would just look at the prosecutor, and that was like over to you, Jay. Over to the prosecutor. Back to you, Bob. It's like the news channel. Back to you. It's like, it's unbelievable how bad it was. And if you were someone in the court that was a lawyer that really knew your stuff, you would say to yourself, yeah, that guy really got screwed today. Because when you think about it, I really did. But it was all meant to be. For some reason, they want to keep me away from the airport. For some reason, they want the computer to think that I'm really having a hard time. I was even told that today is life or death day. February 16th is life or death day. Apparently, I got life with my father and life with my court case, but I feel alive, as in not live.